Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Zambito and today I'll be talking about Francis Galton. So Francis Galton was born in 1822 and lived until 1911. He was cousin to Charles Darwin. Though his name may not be as common as Darwin, Galton's influence to modern psychology and statistics are quite profound. Intelligence testing, individual differences, the nature-nurture debate, word association tests, twin studies, correlation, regression toward the mean, and fingerprinting for identification purposes are some of these very popular and well-discussed concepts today. Galton came from a large family. He was smart, but he was a poor student. Because he was independently wealthy, as a young adult, he had an opportunity to travel and experience life. Eventually, his love of measurement led him to the many accomplishments we know today, including geographic maps, weather maps, and terms about weather, such as highs, lows, and fronts. Galton was a nativist, meaning that he believed who we are is hereditary, and this included our intelligence. He thought that because intelligence is related to sensory acuity, and sensory acuity is how we come to know the world, this is the basis for our intelligence. He was influenced by Darwin's concept of individual differences, which became his life's work. He developed eugenics, which is the idea that procreation should be used to produce people with high intelligence, and people of low intelligence should not reproduce. Galton went as far as believing the government should regulate who marries and pay for offspring education. Though Galton leaned toward nature in the nature-nurture debate, he did come to an understanding that, while he believed intelligence was inherited, it must also be nurtured through the right environment. To better understand the effects of biology versus environment, he conducted the first psychological questionnaire survey and conducted the first studies done on twins. Galton began the anthropometric laboratory, where he tested over 9,000 individuals, measures done in part to understand individual intelligence. And the data that he collected there was analyzed in 1980 by researchers. Through the data in his lab and planting of peas, he developed an understanding of correlation and regression toward the mean, two widely used statistical terms. He inspired Carl Pearson to come up with the mathematical expression of the strength of a relationship, which is the coefficient of correlation. So, though some of Galton's views were quite extreme, including his belief that women are less intelligent than men, his influence on the field of psychology was significant. Today I used our textbook as well as the lecture to find my information, and I thank you very much for listening.